it's me. I'm back. I wanted to start a weekend, like spend the weekend with me or whatever you want to call it. I just got done eating lunch and doing my schoolwork for the day, so it's Friday at the moment and I finally got done with everything and I just wanted to enjoy the weekend. It's not often with school that I get done with my stuff on any day of the week early. I also have put a little bit of a dent in the picture of Dorian Gray, so that's cool. Lord Harry is a really interesting character. He's like the MMC, I guess you could say, but there's a couple. Like, for example, he said, "Ah, my dear Basil, that is exactly why I can feel it. Those who are faithful know only the trivial side of love. It is the faithless who know love's tragedies." He says things like that very often. It's almost like he took a philosophy class, the need to make it his entire identity. And like, not in a bad way, it's just an observation. In the wild struggle for existence, we want to have something that endures, and so we fill our minds with rubbish and facts. It is in the silly hope of keeping our place. Like, he says these things that make you think about them for a little bit. Multiple times so far in me reading this, I've had to like stop and reread because of what he says has like a underlying meaning. It's curious, like I'm not used to this writing style. I don't know if I'm loving the writing style. It's a little odd. So far I'm basically like in the beginning stages of it leading up to the plot, I guess you could say. The painting of Dorian Gray by Mr. Basil has been completed and Dorian had a meltdown about it. He's like, "This painting will only ever be as young as me now. Like, I'm so jealous of this painting, it's gonna be young forever." Dorian Gray comes off as very young and naive, and like the way that he's described is also very young and had a youthful appearance, so that's what it is insinuating to me, that he's young. Lord Harry just loves like saying outlandish shit to people, almost like he's very cynical from what I'm gathering so far. And it's not like he's cynical in a miserable way, but he's not cynical in like a happy way either. He's not intentionally trying to bring people down to his level, but he makes people hear what he's thinking at the level that he's at, if that makes sense. As of right now, I am going to work on some business cards. I got like some things working for me so I can start making some moolah. I can tell you guys, because like, what are you gonna do, find me? The main premise of it is like I want to clean office buildings, like doctors' offices, lawyers' offices, Airbnbs, like nothing residential. I'm just trying to do like commercial cleaning and things like that. And I'm really hoping it works out, you know? It's hard when you're young to kind of like have the confidence. It can be really overwhelming. I had a mental breakdown about it the other day. You guys or anyone who stumbles across this video is interested in cooking things, but I cook a lot at home. I don't eat out often. So if my recipes would, if you have a desire to see what I eat more often, I'd be down to show you. I just don't want to like show people what I eat if like you're not into it. Also, everyone has different diet restrictions. I don't want somebody like coming at me because I eat differently, because I wouldn't come at them. I like overthink things, so if anyone wanted to watch me throw down in the kitchen, let me know. I guess I'm gonna add it with or without your consent now, like for the future reference. Please let me know if that's something you're into. I traditionally eat omnivorous diet. It's like a whole foods based diet. Obviously I love desserts and like I eat random things here and there that aren't considered super clean, but for the most part meat and veggies. But I'll chat with you guys in a little bit because I think my cat wants to play. And then I will do my business cards. I'm cozy. Oh. I'm gonna start reading The Picture of Dorian Gray. I am so cozy. A nap, but a lot of the times I don't record myself while I'm reading because I'm usually curled up in a position like this and it's not the most pleasant for recording purposes. So if you're ever curious why I don't often include those, it's because I'm laying like this. Well, actually, I'm laying like this. It is another day. Whoop whoop. It's a little bit warmer out, so I am going to go on a walk outside. And by warm, I mean 40s. It's still pretty chilly, but it's better than 20-degree weather. It's been a couple weeks since I've gone to the park, my usual place where I go on walks, just because my sister got me the walking pad, and also it's been so cold in the snow and everything. I haven't made my way down there, so I'm excited to get outside, get some sun, because it is very sunny, and see what the birds are doing, see some chunky squirrels perhaps, get some steps in. I did clean, and I got my pot roast, or I guess stew in the crock pot, got that going. I totally blanked on filming any of it. I was listening to a Theo Vaughn podcast. I was so locked in that I didn't even think to film anything, but I will when I get home, and it'll be like midway kind of done. Doesn't look like much is going on, but it smells really good, so there's that. Greetings from my bedroom, my freshly cleaned bedroom. Oh, my rabbit Billy is always a little zesty after I clean his cage, and I let him out earlier, so he's probably a little upset that he's in there, but I always have to keep an eye on them because they get kind of aggressive when they play, aka she gets kind of aggressive. I just got back from a walk. It was so nice, and I also stopped by the library because they started opening on Saturdays again, which I shouldn't have done. I have way too many books to read. I have so many books to read, and I made a pact with myself to not like buy books. I want to like make sure I read the books that I'm acquiring, but the books at the library always have to go back, so it's not like I'm buying them. Like scratches that itch that I have to buy books. Also, I feel like even if I don't get a chance to read it, turn it to the library, I'm still like benefiting the library. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know if they get paid by how often people check things out or whatever, but I'm still doing a service for my county. Make that make sense. Like, it makes sense in my head. So that's like my girl math, if you will. I'm not like the most financially irresponsible person. That whole library situation is like girl math to me. Like, that makes sense. I am about to eat some lunch, and then I will finally be starting my Mandrake Hogwarts Lego set that I was supposed to start last weekend, but you know how life is. Life gets really busy. So I'm very excited about that. It's been sitting on my couch over here, and I've just been like staring at it. But partially, the only reason I don't do it at night, right? Because I could, you know, free will. I am my own person, and I'm an adult. But I don't have great overhead lighting in this room. And the overhead lighting that I do have, I can like hear the electricity. So I don't like using it. The source of light I have is like my selenite lamp that I got from my mom, and it's decent for reading, right? But it's not the best for like looking at Lego parts. It's yellow, so it also obscures colors a little bit. But with Legos, it's muy importante, so you can't forget that. I usually try to keep Legos a daytime activity, but it's hard to do when you're a busy gal in school full-time. It's really hard. Not better than last week, in case you're wondering. Math still sucks. I guess it doesn't suck, it's just I don't particularly like it because I'm not very good at it, and I lack the confidence that I have with other things that I'm good at, because of course I'm going to have confidence in things that I'm good at. Trying to grapple with that, but you know, I don't think it's going to change. I'm just trying my best, and that is all that matters. Hey, I am about to leave the park. I thought I would go out and try to get some sun because it was pretty sunny this morning, but ironically, pretty soon after I got here, it got somewhat cloudy. It's still nice, but it's very chilly, and the wind is a little chilly, so I was only out for maybe like half an hour or so, 45 minutes, maybe. That's pushing it, but it was nice. I got to doodle for a little bit. Haven't done that in a while. I've noticed though when I do draw, I used to draw a lot more frequently, like carpal tunnel or something in my left hand, so I try to not do it for like long bouts. But it felt good to draw today, just, listen to a podcast, enjoy the sights and scenic vibes, I guess you could say. I don't know what else I'm gonna do today. I'm definitely gonna finish my Lego. That's on the agenda. I have 2 bags left. So it is official. I finished the Mandrake. It was a lot of fun. Here, and it fits in there pretty well. Super cute, definitely top heavy, so it would have to be displayed in the pot. I wouldn't be able to have it like next to it, but I don't mind that at all. I had a lot of fun building it, especially like while watching the first 2 Harry Potters when the Mandrakes were needed for... I don't want to spoil it. I mean, I hardly doubt it's a spoiler. I don't really have much else planned. I just wanted to take you guys along with me for the weekend, so it's not like a crazy vlog or anything like that. I just figured I would show you around, yap a little bit. Do think I'm in like a little bit of a reading slump though, because I've been trying to read Dorian Gray and I just, for the life of me, can't do it. And I might be in a slump more geared towards classics, so I'm gonna pause on that for a little bit. I don't know what I want to read in the meantime. I got a book from the library yesterday. I don't even think I showed you guys, like, how rude of me, right? This book, it's called Outlaw by Anna North, and basically it's like this girl gets married like pretty young. At like 17 she gets married. Not upset with her husband or anything, but she just wants something different, I guess, because child bride, she doesn't know what she wants. So she joins like a gang, little band of hoodlums, and it goes about her journey on that. So it seemed kind of funny. It's a little bit long. I think it's around like 350 pages. Oh, not even. It's like barely 300. Like 270. A large book, I guess. Not too bad. Cover was what grabbed my attention. It's a very interesting cover, so I might give that a try. I feel like a lot of my videos are me keeping it low-key, but like I went to the park today, so that was cool. It was a little cold, but it was still really nice out. One of my goals is to get out more, but with it being so cold, being outside and exploring isn't as fun, clearly. But I will vlog while I'm in Florida doing those shenanigans, show you guys my old stomping ground, if you will. It's kind of bougie, I guess, but comes with growing up in Palm Beach County. I don't know, it's weird. Like, I'm excited to take you guys along with me, but it's also weird to go back because it's been so long since I've been back. And even when I was living in Florida, I was on like the other side of the county for the past like 3 years, almost 4. I wasn't even like living in my hometown. So I'm just like fingers crossed I don't see anyone I know from high school, because that's always enough to send me spiraling, or just like, it's just weird. And I went to a pretty big high school. There was like 3,000 people at my high school, and my graduating class was like almost 1,000 or a little over 1,000. So like the odds of me seeing someone relatively high. I'm excited. I know there's been a lot of construction there, so that's probably gonna make me cry, because murder of nature is not cool. Like, I want to leave here at a time so I can just go, like, watch the sunrise and then go see everyone. So yeah, I'm gonna sign off here. Hope you enjoyed this vlog. Apologies for it being rather boring, but I mean, if you watch my videos, you've probably become accustomed to me not doing much, and or you're just accustomed to me yapping, or you find things interesting. Either way, I appreciate you watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and highly recommend the Mandrake if you are a Lego gal or lad and love Harry Potter, because watching this while they're all like, grab it and pull, was really iconic. Like, I wish I had it fully built so I could have like done it with them. But yeah, such a fun Lego. I haven't built one like this before that's super interactive. Like, obviously they're all interactive, but highly recommend. With that, I will say ciao, adios,